Come into town for this one. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. It's out on the road tomorrow as the Spurs wrap up this homestretch.
And you know they want to win this game, not only for redemption after losing the first time they met up, but also to be in a situation where they can still win the season series.
That's exactly right. 3 times in all they'll face this team. So a win here to tie it would give them a chance. I mean, it might seem minuscule or trivial, but these are the kind of mental games teams play to psych themselves up for their next opponent.
Here's Johnson. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game. It's good. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
5 to shoot. Reed with the block. Johnson right side. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And they're able to recover. And it's Bird with the jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Back to Middleton. Johnson outside. Fires from the wing. Bull with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. They now take the lead.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Now here's Allen. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Bird outside. Back to Paul. Stolen by Middleton. 3-on-3. Daddier for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Johnson goes in. Nobody near Allen. Misses the jumper. And it's Paul with the ball for San Antonio. Pass to Bull. Here's Bird. And it's Bird with the jam.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Magic Johnson.
And the basket by Johnson. San Antonio trailing here. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to catch up with Portland's head coach. Right out of the box, he addressed Pascal Siakam's improvement as a jump shooter. He told me Siakam poses a lot more problems than he used to because he can score from all over the floor. We can't just worry about him getting to the rim. We have to worry about him everywhere. So Pascal can expect plenty of defensive attention tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Charging foul.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his
It's really
first
just a great
personal foul.
play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Middleton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Out to Battier. That three off the mark. And the Spurs with possession. They trail by one. Kicks it out to Siakam.
That'll be
And he
3
gets the
seconds.
whistle for the 3-second call.
Team ball.
Here's Johnson. He has 6. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And Allen with the layup.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Johnson with it. Guarded now by Larry Bird. Battier outside. Back to Johnson. Middleton outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the Spurs pushing it up now. It's stolen by Johnson. A minute 20 left to play here in the first. Kicks it out to Allen. Over Bull. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Johnson. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now here's Bird. Johnson with the block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot tonight.
Here's Johnson. Middleton for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
Naz Reid.
I tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson. This guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
Paul goes in, and he finishes nicely on the way.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Here's Johnson. Kicks it off the glass. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
That's the end of the
And
first
so is
quarter with the
Portland
score.
in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low.
All right, look who's stepping on the court.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Portland.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Another part of their game that's been working for them in the early going tonight is their post play, getting it done inside.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Chris Middleton.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Personal foul.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Pass to Robinson. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Robinson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers. Here's Ntilikina. Robinson pulls it in. Johnson surveying the floor. And stolen by Siakam. Three-pointer, Bird. The shot that time, not on target. Now Portland takes it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Robinson misses. Spurs trailed by 8. On the wing, Bird. Going inside. What a terrific move that was. Bird's got 6 points.
You know, Bird never had that elite burst out of his stance, but what he does have is incredible instincts, just reads the defense and anticipates the drive.
Here's Johnson. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs.
To the middle. Here's Bol. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Pass to Bird. Over Johnson. Rejected by Gasol.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's Bagley. Up and in on the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Robinson for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. On the wing, Bird. Pass to Ntilikina. Out to Bird. Lets it go with the 3. A rebound by Johnson.
And I thought that was going to drop. Good from here.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Give him a hand, fans. Your Spurs Hot Squad dance team.
Just under 3.5 minutes. Played here in the second quarter. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could see why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And he drives in. Exum. And they pick up 2. Exum's got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
Away team.
Good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim. No wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Inside. Here's Thompson. Over to the left wing. And it's Paul penetrating. And that one, good. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
Paul, so good with the ball. Carves his way inside with such ease and precision. That's what's so marvelous about it.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. Former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Here's Gasol. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
Assisted.
And now it's a 12-point Trailblazer lead. And it's Paul with the ball for San Antonio. It's game one of a 3-game road trip. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Shot's good by Middleton.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Stolen by Middleton. They're running. .125 left to play in the first half. Takes the three. That one doesn't drop. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Pass to Bagley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Jalen McDaniels.
And it's the fearlessness of Bagley that earns him these calls. Plays with such ferocity.
He's off on the second. Portland leading by 12. To the inside. Now here's McDaniels. No good on the three.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Paul outside. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Spurs ball.
32 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now here's Paul. Driving the lane. Bagley. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pass to Middleton. Lets it fly from 18. And that one is off.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Spurs trail by 10. Bird outside. Screen by Siakam.
Blocking foul called on Jarrett Allen. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Siakam. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Siakam's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for San Antonio.
His first personal foul.
Johnson wide open. He fires. Second shot opportunity. Allen, that's good.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
And it's Brown missing. Portland leading by 10. And it's Johnson penetrating. Score the basket is 8 for 13 from the floor.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Here's Bird from the top of the key. And he hits the jump shot. Bird's got 8.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Takes it down to Middleton. Oh, good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
2 points. That one goes. Bulls got his third basket of the night.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide open teammate.
And the basket by Johnson.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Bull. The kick out to Brown. Bird outside. Just 5 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Battier with the steal. Middleton right side. Now here's Reed. Bird covering. The shot by Middleton wide open. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, when you've got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Tries the spin move. Pass to Bull. Brown outside. Down low. Bull, that's good. Bull's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Now Middleton. Johnson inside. 22 points for him. Back to Allen. Here's Middleton. Kicks it out to Johnson. From outside the arc. A rebound by the Spurs.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Ntilikina. Now Bird. It's stolen by Allen. Johnson outside. Here he goes. Plays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got the lead up to 13 now for Portland. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Trailblazers?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
San Antonio ball.
Trailblazers on D. Here's Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Middleton.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
So both teams changing it up here. And so he hits both. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
To the paint. The three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Siakam's got 7.
Rise and fire. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Spurs, Kyle Anderson. San Antonio timeout.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter.
Make some noise. Substitution.
Exo deciding where to go with it. Outside Robinson. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Spurs trail by 6. Harris outside. He takes it in. Plays it up off the glass. Harris has got his first bucket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And finished off by McDaniel.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Battier. Thompson with the rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Siakam outside. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Count it.
Tristan Thompson.
6 points for him.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Exum. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And so it's Portland
All right.
with a 6-point lead at the end of the...
Come on and get loud for your Spurs Hype Squad.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's Exum with the ball who will bring it up for the Trailblazers. This one for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Pass to Battier. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, there's plenty you could say about Marc Gasol's career, but here's some fun trivia for you. He and his brother are the first siblings to both be NBA champions. How about that?
Spurs trail by 11. It's Brown with the drive. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Shane Battier.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
Portland leading by 8. Driving to the basket. Exum. Gasol wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. And that's an intentional foul. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. The short rest is very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
That's his second. Every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Kicks it down to Middleton. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
The obvious work ethic of Middleton on full display there. I mean, the quick release off the pass, which leaves the defense without much to do.
And here's Portland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Johnson goes in. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Ball surveying the floor. Hole with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Ball. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Pass to Allen. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, I like seeing Allen get this kind of position because you give him the rock there, and he can take care of the rest.
Here's Brown, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Knocks down the three ball. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
No good from Bird. Trailblazers leading by 12. Middleton outside. Johnson right side. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Assisted by... And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And he gets it to go. Siakam's got 9 points now in just the second half.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
It's back to Battier. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And it's Brown missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Trailblazers. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Down low. Middleton outside. Poked away. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Here's Bol. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Battier. .125 left in the game. Here's Reed. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Trailblazers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Johnson.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Pass to Allen. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, it's interesting the way Bird shoots the basketball. Angles his body instead of squaring up most times, but the results are remarkable and unquestionably good.
Johnson outside. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team